Hi. Today's question is, how long did it take you to write your book? So, from the time I started writing my book to actually holding my book in my hands was about 5 years. It took me about 3 years to write it, and I had taken several months off when I was pregnant with my son and when he was a newborn. But it was not easy to write the book. I wanted a good quality book as well, so I went through many edits and eventually actually had someone help me edit and organize it because it got to a point where I had so many pages written, but it was almost kind of overwhelming because I had never gone through the process before, and I knew I needed some help with that. And I was very fortunate to have an English teacher from Wisconsin offer to help me. And it was also important for me that someone helped me with this editing and organizing process who did not know me or my story, so I could get really good, honest feedback and help ask me questions so I could fill in the blanks where maybe I wasn't being clear enough or wasn't giving enough explanation. I tell people, because people often ask me, do you think I could write a book? I'd really like to write a book. Absolutely. It's not easy, but once you have it completed, it is an amazing feeling because it is something that a lot of people start to do but don't ever finish. And it's just a really good feeling to know that you can start such a huge project and bring it all the way to completion. And so then people ask, how do I get started? Sit down and write. You got to just start writing. And I think everyone kind of has to go through the process differently. Some people feel that they need to sit down and work on an outline first. For me, I just began writing different scenarios from my life. So whatever I was feeling for that day or whatever was really on my mind, that's what I would write about so I could have the most emotion behind it. But of course, it's obviously going to depend on what kind of book you're writing and what kind of a writer you are. The one piece of advice that I would give anyone who is thinking about writing a book and you want to actually bring it all the way to completion is I would strongly suggest finding someone who can hold you accountable. Have that person who can hold you accountable and say, okay, every week you have to have 5 pages written, 10 pages written, 20 pages written, whatever you're comfortable with in a goal. And then you have to go back to that person and tell them that you have completed your goal. And make sure it's someone that you're comfortable with actually holding you accountable. I know for some people, maybe they wouldn't want it to be their spouse because you would maybe blow them off more about, yeah, I didn't get my goal today, but I'll get there tomorrow. So just make sure it's someone that will actually hold you accountable and that it's someone that you will feel that you will want to give your information to actually show that you're completing your goals. And of course, if anyone is ever interested in writing a book and they're wondering about more specific questions, let me know. Send me a Facebook message. I'm more than happy to help you answer any little questions that I think I might be able to assist you with. It's fun. It's fun to write a book. It's also frustrating, but more so it's fun, especially I think if you're doing it for the right reasons. That's the question for the day, which I guess I kind of added in a couple extra questions, but I wish you all very happy writing, and I look forward to answering a question next week. Bye.